Don't you ever besmirch Billy.
I can't stop. 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 I can't stop.
Can you believe this asshole is one of the most beloved characters in the series right now? Who'd have thought his redemption was even possible? Eiichiro in the redemption arc is one of the best in TV, not just because of how much he transformed, but because it doesn't feel forced or unearned. It's a testament to the brilliance of the writers. They made it feel organic and believable. I mean, considering where he started, it's insane that we've come around to him. I hated Eiichiro in season 1, but in season 4, I feared for his death. But as much as I love Eiichiro, he was really messed up. In case you forgot, let me jog your memory. So The Boys is a deconstruction of the superhero genre with graphic violence, sex, satire, and social commentary. And it's none other than Eiichiro who sets the tone for the show by running through a human being. This is a defining moment of The Boys, and it's no exaggeration to say that Eiichiro is a catalyst for everything that follows. And this is just the beginning. He keeps on doing terrible things.
I cannot believe you ran through a bitch.
You wanna hear something crazy? I ran so fast through this bitch that I swallowed one of her molars. Like a bug on the fucking freeway.
Dude, that's nasty.
You're laughing.
But my wish was to meet Translucent.
Well, you know, maybe you can swing by next week or something. Fuck.
I love you too.
What is this, man? I kill your girlfriend and you kill mine?
I didn't kill your girlfriend.
You used her!
You get the point. He was selfish, arrogant, and willing to do anything to stay on top. He was just despicable. But now, 4 seasons later, we root for him. This is exceptional writing. His redemption arc worked because the writers made him relevant before working on his redemption. They took a detour. At the end of season 1, Eiichiro has a heart attack, losing his powers and position in the Seven. Naturally, he fades into the background, dealing with personal issues and struggling with his identity. And that was intentional. By sidelining him, the writers gave us time to forget how terrible he was. Reminds me of Theon from Game of Thrones. After betraying the Starks, Theon is captured and tortured into submission by Ramsay. His spirit was shattered, and there was no Theon left in him. Seeing him at his lowest made us feel sorry for him, despite everything he's done. And when he finally regains his spirit and fights back, we cheer for him. Eiichiro and Johnny isn't as terrible as Theon's, not even close, but the principle is the same. They both fall into misery before redemption. Getting kicked at 7, joining the Church of the Collective, his failed rebranding attempt, getting bullied by Homelander, and his conflict with the Blue Hawk. It all puts him in a different light, conditioning us to side with him. Then the real shift happens when his brother, Nathan, is paralyzed by Blue Hawk. For the first time, Eiichiro is on the receiving end of the collateral damage caused by Soups.
You also murdered! Yeah, that's right. I know about that. You did not give a shit about all the collateral you caused then. Now all of a sudden you care? Because it happened to you? Go fuck yourself.
He finally understands what it feels like to be powerless against injustice, and it shakes him to the core. He begins questioning his own actions, and his complicity involves corruption. On top of that, Nathan calls him out, saying that all of his safes are fabricated. From this moment on, Eiichiro starts making different choices.
Here.
What is this?
Security cam footage of your 2 Starlighters. About a mile from the bodies at time of death. This is bullshit, right? You're not gonna forgive me.
We're good.
Damn.
And here's the key. For the first time, he wasn't acting out of self-preservation. He was doing it for others. The defining moment of his redemption is this scene.
When I carried your ass to the ER, there was a kid there. His eyes were like, holy shit. Looking at me like I was a hero. There were no screaming fans, no cameras. Nobody even knew, except for this one kid. That felt better than anything that I had ever done at Vought. Because for once, I didn't hate myself.
This was the moment we knew he was truly redeemed. A-Train the Redemption arc is one of the best in recent TV history. It's a masterclass in character development. The writers made it feel organic, human, and believable. They gave us enough time to process his transformation so that by the time it happened, we were already on his side. His redemption isn't about a single heroic act. It's about change and the process of earning it. But here's the problem. Redemption arcs often end in death. Will A-Train make it to the end, or will he complete his arc with a heroic sacrifice? After all the work put into his character, he deserves a second chance. But this is the boys we're talking about. Anything could happen. What do you think? Is A-Train doomed, or will he finally outrun his past?